How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Prime Energon, and today we're going to be taking a look at N.E.S.T Bonecrusher from Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Studio Series 95. Really cool character. Now, I never got to actually own the original Bonecrusher, so this N.E.S.T version actually might look better than the original Bonecrusher, so really enjoying this guy. He looks very menacing. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here you get N.E.S.T Bonecrusher Studio Series 95 Buzzworthy Bumblebee Transformers right there. You get some nice Transformers Bumblebee artwork on the side. Over here you get Bonecrusher in all his glory, looking fantastic. On the back you get some stuff Bonecrusher, and in his alt mode Highway Showdown, inspired by the big screen. So really cool. You get Transformers Studio Series up top, things at the bottom. So yeah, really cool. Never got to own the original Bonecrusher, and I think that's okay because this guy looks really good as far as this paint deco goes. I think this goes more menacing, is just more menacing for Bonecrusher rather than the sand color that we got from the original movie. And I think this just looks a lot better than that did. I mean, like I said, I never got to have him, but take a look at this face sculpt. He looks like a bulldog, just really cool looking on this face sculpt. He just looks really menacing. Love this look to him. Love these panelings on the side with this blue, sort of metallic soft blue on there. If I can get this to focus, the paneling and the scope work on here, there's just so much detail. You could even see that little piston right there on the inside. If I can get this to focus correctly, looks really cool. All of this detail along his waist, these arms, which I don't know what this does, but you can detach the arms from here. I don't know, that's not part of transformation or anything, but you can do that if you want to. And it just looks really menacing. The hands look really nice too, again with this scope work on the side of the arms and all along the top part, the shoulders. Taking a look at the legs, he's got the skater legs right here with the wheels, and you can roll every single wheel on there. Really nice detail with these claws. He can be a little hard to stand up sometimes because there's just not much to hold him up as far as heels and toes, but man, look at this. Just looks really good. Back cleans up really well on here. Not much of a backpack. You get front part of truck mode on here as well on the back, and the arms just look really cool. I just imagine him flipping away cars trying to get to Optimus Prime when they're on the freeway scene with these I guess he's a landmine. It's to flip up landmines and stuff, so that's really cool. And they are fully articulated, so that's really cool. He just looks really good, and his face sculpt just looks absolutely amazing. Very menacing, very Decepticon Bayverse evil right here. All of this silver detail along the chest just looks really nice. Going along the waist, some more venting right there at the bottom. Some faux wheels right here. Just looks really good. Even the inside of the leg looks good with this silver highlight right here along the knee joints. Just looks really good. No hollow spaces at all. The only thing I would maybe complain about is that the arms are on butterflies due to transformation, but there is no way to just clip them into place, or they're sort of just moving around about on here. But man, he just looks absolutely incredible. He's got the gorilla arms on here, but man, he just looks really good. And yeah, Studio Series Bonecrusher. So as far as articulation goes, the head is on a little bit of a swivel, and he does have a swivel joint on the head. It's not really a ball joint, so you can't really look down or up on here. A little bit, but not much on that head joint, but you can rotate it all the way around to get some nice good expressions on his head. Arms, they could go all the way out, and they can pretty much go all the way around, though some things sort of get in the way. when doing so, especially this little clip right here. And you do get bicep rotation and a bicep bend. It is about 90 degrees on that bicep bend. You do get this area right here, which does tend to unsnap, but I don't know what that does. It just maybe creates more of a aggressive claw hand, but this can't unsnap right there. You get articulated hands as well, so that's really cool. No waist rotation. Unfortunately, the legs can kick all the way back and all the way forward, and they kick all the way to the side as well. You do get thigh rotation. And then as far as the knees, very tight at the knees. You do get about a 90-degree bend at the knee, which is fantastic. So you can create these nice skater-like moves with Bonecrusher, just like so. Like I said, a little hard to keep up, but once you get him up, he just looks phenomenal. I mean, look at that. That just looks really, really cool. And like I said, these tend to move on me. I would have preferred them sort of snapping into place, but it is what it is. But man, this guy just looks amazing. I can't get over how cool this looks. And this guy was actually on clearance at my local Target for half off, 50% off. I guess they have been having a lot of Bonecrushers on there. I wanted to get a N.E.S.T ratchet, but this guy was 50% off. I couldn't pass that up. So as far as comparison goes, here is Bonecrusher up against Dark of the Moon Studio Series Bumblebee Optimus Prime. See if we can get this to focus right there. So very nicely scaled. Imagine these two guys going at it on the freeway. Just really, really nice. They go with each other really well. Here he is up against N.E.S.T Bumblebee. So again, sharing that same color deco. Really, really cool. I love this gray and the black for these figures, so it looks fantastic. And here he is up against Battle Trap from Studio Series Rise of the Beast. So very nicely scaled. He is a short and chunky guy on here, so it looks really, really good. And finally, here he is up against his fellow teammate, Dark of the Moon Megatron. Definitely loving this color scheme. This is the Universal Studio, the ride or whatever, Megatron. So goes really nice with this color deco, and the grays and the blacks and the silvers, they just look really good together. So as far as transformation goes, so this guy is actually quite fun to transform. So first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and connect this arm together. You're going to rotate these little forks at the end, just like so, and then you're going to snap everything together for this arm and just sort of get that out of the way, just like so. Now you're going to want to close the hands up, straighten out the arms, and then make sure all of this is nice and closed up. And then you're going to pretty much rotate the arms around, just like so. Rotate the arm around at this joint, and then you're going to bring everything up just like that. And as you can see, the paneling starts to come together right here for the side windows, just like so. And you get that little all hail Megatron right there on the side that we will see on alt mode as well. And then you're going to rotate the arms right here at the bicep and sort of collapse it in. You get a double joint right here, and there you go. Go on over to the other side and then collapse this in just like that. And then you're going to pretty much just splay these out like so for now, and then you're going to come onto the waist and you're going to snap this open, full open, just like so. Bring the legs out, and then right here at his head is going to sort of snap open as well. And all of this is going to get rotated around. His head is going to tuck into this little cavity right here, a little bit of a clearance. Kind of scary, but he will snap in there. Just got to get it in there. And there you go. Now these panels, you're going to want to bring these panels up and sort of snap these in place just like that. And this will have his side view mirror and the front of the windshield. Go on over to this side, snap it up, and just snap that into place just like so. And then now you got pretty much that whole top part done and ready. And then you could bring the arms in and sort of snap them into each other. You do get this off-centered line down the middle, and you get some tabs in there too that are going to go into themselves. And then there you go for the top of truck mode. Now coming on over to the legs, can be a little tricky. You're pretty much going to straighten them out. You're going to flip this around, close this piece in just like so, and then you're going to want to bend right here until these two pieces connect right there. That is very important. And then you're going to rotate around downwards just like so, all the way around. That way when this piece detaches, another part I forgot to mention is these little side skirts got to come up. So my bad on that. And they will get tucked in there just like so. And then now you can detach this wheel and swing everything around, and then you're gonna end up with something along the lines of this. Do the same thing over here on this side. Close this piece in just like that, rotate all of this around, and then bend the knee right here so these two pieces connect just like that, and then rotate this whole piece around, detach right here, and then sort of swing everything up and about. And then right here you do get another joint to where you're going to want to straighten everything out. Come on over to this side, make sure everything's straightened out. And then now for the legs, you're going to want to make sure that they are straight. You're going to get this tab that's in there right along there, that this is going to go into. And this little tab is going to go into that notch right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then there you go for that little tab right down in there. And then now you're going to get all of these little tabs going along the side right underneath the All Hail Megatron, and then those are going to snap right underneath to fill those gaps. And then you're going to get this tab that's going to go into that slot right there, and then snap that in there. And for some reason I do get a little bit of stress marking over here on this one, so be careful with that. Tab this all underneath All Hail Megatron, and then snap that into place. Now you're going to bring the front part of the truck mode, swivel all this back, and then you're going to get some tabs right in here. They're going to go right into there, and then sort of bring the arm up and about, rotate around, and it's just going to go ahead and sit there on the back. And your final and foremost, you're going to go ahead and flip in his little crotch skirt and flip that down just like so. And then the hands, you're just going to pretty much leave them out on the rear, because if you put them down they will have some clearance issues. But man, look at this. And there we go for alt mode for Bonecrusher. Nice detail. You get the All Hail Megatron right there on the side. You even get a Decepticon logo right in there. I don't know if you guys could see that, but there is one right behind the wheel. You also get the N.E.S.T right here, which is controversial. I don't remember him joining the N.E.S.T program, but he does apparently. And here we go, some nice detail with these gas cans right here. Taking a look at this front, love the bumper, those silver lights. You also get some nice indicator lights on the side. This whole venting on the side of the hood just looks really nice. Love the windows and this faux wheel right here on the side for the spare wheel. And then going on over to the back, you do get this little ladder like handles back here, some nice red lights, and then the claws over here on the back look really nice, again with those indicator lights right there on the side. This is how he looks up top. Looks really good with that detail. This is how he looks on the bottom. Again, really nice with this detail. He looks really cool. Definitely one great looking Decepticon. He can't roll around for the most part. You want to flip up his hands. Not the greatest when it comes down to rolling around, but you're just going to want to move these little wheels out. That way everything sort of rolls around quite nicely. and he just looks absolutely phenomenal. I wish this arm could have snapped in somewhere. It doesn't really have a spot to where it snaps into, so it's just sort of just here. And it is kind of loose, but you can extend this out so he could flip cars up just like he did in the movie to get them the hell out of his way while he's going after Optimus Prime. So really nice, really nicely detailed. Love it. He just looks absolutely phenomenal as military landmine truck. So there you go. Studio Series 95 Bonecrusher N.E.S.T Buzzworthy Bumblebee. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And thank you for joining me here on Prime Energon. I really appreciate your time. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon. That way you get notified on future videos here on the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.